What up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern. Welcome to App Stupid Studios, the fastest growing sports and entertainment channel on these YouTube streets. We did it. We're in season 3 thanks to you all. This is where we cover NBA, college basketball, and college football, along with the NFL. Thanks to you all for making us one of your stops and destinations in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. So sit back, relax, let us do our thing. Welcome to App Stupid. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios here in the Midwest. A Frozen Wednesday. My goodness, a Frozen Wednesday. Got an action-packed show for you today. Gonna talk some NFL in the first segments. We got some raw deals out there. The Raiders, they fire Antonio Pierce. Was it justified? Also, Seattle, they fire Ryan Grubb after 1 year. Both of these guys only had a year. And that just had me asking, did they get a raw deal? Did they get a raw deal? You have the Texans and the Chargers. They play Saturday, wild card weekend. Also, the night game, the rubber match, Ravens, Steelers. Hey, what a time to be alive. These stories and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. 2025, new album out on the streets. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in plain sight, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites are Hidden in Plain Sight, the feature track with Conway the Machine and Styles P, Big Wings, and Brick James. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in Plain Sight, in stores. Yeah, shout out to Bodie James. I love that, but that Brick James song, I know I can keep going on and on about that beat, but that is the hottest beat of 2025 right now. So, not gonna hold you, we're not gonna go ahead and delay this. The Raiders, they got rid of Antonio Pierce, and it just had us asking a lot of questions like, did he get a raw deal? Now, Antonio Pierce, he's a 9-year NFL veteran with the Washington Redskins and New York Giants. Pierce, he became the Raiders head coach due to dysfunction above him at the top of the organization. And that's how we got here. Now, Pierce, he joined Herm Edwards' Arizona State team, and he became that defensive coordinator in that whole tenure before they laid down suspension. And when we talked about this, go back and look at our channel. Arizona State had all kind of recruiting violations, and Antonio Pierce fled to the NFL to evade justice. And he was also, well, they didn't help him, but the way he left Arizona State, they had to self-impose a ban on themselves. He left, but he received an 8-year suspension from the NCAA for just show cause. And we talked about show cause being one of the things that was catching a lot of coaches up. And then he slunk away from that. And why that never gets bought up, I don't know. But the way he left Arizona State was not cool. Shout out to Kenny Dillingham for resurrecting that program and bringing honor back to that fan base. But yeah, Pierce, he got away with some foul shit. That's how long we've been covering this. We do that, you know. Anyway, he joined the Raiders staff as a linebackers coach in 2022, and he was promoted to the interim head coach in 2023. Now, the club went 5-4 with him at the helm, but this season, the Raiders went 4-13. Now, is that his fault? I don't know. I don't know if that's his fault or not. However, what I do know, we'll break it down a little further when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern promoting a new rap album this month. Redman, Muddy Waters 2. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is What's Hot, La 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 with Redman and Method Man, Don't You Miss, Ignorant, A, Hood Star with Kid Capri, Faith Evans, Pop the Trunk, Ghetto Motivation, I love that record, Kush with Snoop Dogg, Goofy, 1 O'Clock, and many more. Redman, Muddy Waters 2, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Reggie Noble, shout out to Brick City, Funk Doctor, Spidock. Make sure you go get it and cop. Like I said, Muddy Waters too. Muddy Waters, the first one is amazing too. If you want to go listen to that one, help yourself out. Whatever Man still is a hard track after all these years. But I digress. When we last left off, we were talking about Pierce getting a raw deal. And what do we know? Now, I will tell you, some fan bases are delusional and they expect to be good right away. That is not the case. I can tell you the Raiders had a carousel of quarterbacks. Jimmy Garoppolo got caught in the banned substance abuse. He was actually let go from the team when he was supposed to get all of these millions. And he was coming back from injury. And they didn't say what the banned substance was. Maybe he was taking painkillers, because he did come back from a number of surgeries. Anyway, you had Gardner Minshew, which is a life backup. No real definite threat at quarterback. And then before the season started, you had Cliff Kingsbury double-cross the Raiders and went to Washington, and the story wrote itself. So it was really like he was playing with one arm tied behind his back. And then you look at the division got better. Kansas City is still the kingpin of the division. Jim Harbaugh, another slimy individual, is turning around the Chargers. And then Sean Payton, for all of his douchebaggery, he's trying to turn around Denver. That being said, he just didn't have the weapons. And Antonio Pierce, he didn't make the trade for Devontae to go play in Jersey. All of these things happened. It's not like we're making these things up. So if he went 4-13 and you all have 8 picks in this year's draft, why would you fire a guy after 1 year? I just don't understand that. What would be the harm in letting him coach again? Because who are you going to get right now? Who are you going to get right now to fill this thing up? And one thing I didn't know when we took that break, the Silver and Black have employed 11 full-time head coaches. None have lasted a full 4 years. And only one left with a winning record, and that was Jack Del Rio with 25 wins and 23 losses. The Raiders have not won a playoff game since winning the AFC and reaching that championship that game back in 2002. Wow, that's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. I mean, we're talking 22 years. You all have had just a catastrophe of a season. I don't even know what was the justification moving to Vegas if you don't have a winning club. I just didn't see that. I know people want to be out there because of the weather, the atmosphere, the players get to gamble and everything. No. And so you kind of lean towards Pierce getting a raw deal. Nobody can tell you what they were expected to do. I mean, granted, they did get a great draft and a tight end, but that wasn't the only guy taken in that draft. You go back and you want to look at what they're ranked offensively and defensively, because offensively in 2023, they were ranked 9th. This year, it dropped all the way down to 15th. I mean, he bought Herm Lewis on to go ahead and kind of bring everybody in. But that hadn't materialized. I just think you got to give a coach more than a year when you don't have any definite superstars, or you have fading superstars, and then people are making trades without your consent, but somehow your job is dependent on that. You think he would want to go into a season in the AFC West, the competitive AFC West? You think he wanted to go into a season with no definite quarterback? Come on now. I know it's not my money and I'm not a Raiders fan, but if you're a Raiders fan or you just may have an opinion on this, did he get a raw deal? Did Pierce get a raw deal? If you're in the area, get in the comments. We talk back to you. This is Big Vern. I'll be back.